Dad Riffs, and today we're going to be working on Roundabout. Alright, so it starts off with a backwards piano. It's a huge E minor chord, but it's on piano and it swells backwards. And then you go to these classic harmonics right here. It's the sweetest spot in the entire guitar for doing harmonics on the 12th fret, bottom 3 strings. Yes, and you just barely touch it. And then you got these 3 notes. You're going to put your pinky on the 7th fret, middle finger on the 5th fret, and pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the bottom E string. And you're going to do a hammer-on pull-off to a pull-off. So it goes. And then you got right here. And then that note. It just hits this harmonic right here on the fat E string. Same harmonics as before. Pretty much the same thing again. Instead of going to here, you're going to have these hammer-ons. So it goes pointer finger on the 4th fret, 5th fret, and then pinky right there on the 7th fret. So it goes. And then the same thing on the D string. And then you have a C note. They're like really fast and kind of strange, but you can make them all peaceful, like they don't have to be chaotic. And then it does that backwards swell again. Same thing as before. And then you go back to this note, hang on that for just a second, and you have this really cool classical walk down. So you hit the D string at the same time as the E string, the bottom E, and you put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret, and you're gonna hit them at the same time. So that's a pull off, double pull off to right here, all while that D string is ringing out. And then you have the C type shape, but you're not really doing a C, you just have your ring finger right here. And you hit that note at the same time as the bottom E again, and you're gonna walk these notes down, all while this note is ringing out. So it goes. You got 2nd fret right here, it's a B note. It's gonna be on the A string, and you're gonna hit it at the same time as the B string with your pinky right here. Take it off, and then you got your pointer finger right here. At the same time, you're gonna hit the open A string, put your middle finger right here, and then you got open B at the same time as this G note, which is on the E string, fat E. And then you hit the G string. And then when you hit this note, you're hitting this root note with it. And it goes right into that really intense cooking bass line. So that whole section sounds like this in slow motion. Yes. And that's the intro. So next week we're gonna start working on all the other crazy stuff. If you want, I can even teach you that gnarly bass line. I'm not sure how it goes, but we'll learn it. It's a great song, man. Excellent suggestion. Good luck, son. Good luck.